pizza again. We've got that Snatch Balance and those Sotts Press behind the head there, which I'll go through in a second, and our 12-minute AMRAP Marty. Okay, so more on that first piece, that Snatch Balance then. So you need a PVC pipe, broom, or stick, whatever you've got at home for this one. Cool. So ideally, you picked up a PVC pipe, but if you haven't, you'll have one of the other things. So this is every 30 seconds for 12 sets. You're going to give me 2 PVC pipe Snatch Balance and 2 behind the neck Snatch Grip Sotts Press. So, what that will look like. Obviously, we're going to go Snatch Grip from here. It's going to go on to the back of the neck as you would do for your back squat, just keeping that wide hand angle. So I'm going to show you 2 front on and then we'll do 2 sideways. So bring the feet together here, chest nice and upright, good grip on there, okay, keeping the back straight, breathing in, and then we're going to either heave, so dip down and then heave up, or we can just drop down into that snatch position. Okay, so the first one would be a heaving snatch balance, and the snatch balance would just be the drop, but today I'm going to give you the option to do either. So yeah, okay, so the first piece, okay, back up, recover, down, boom. So I'm catching this, and moving my feet out into my receiving position of the snatch as I drop under there, under the PVC pipe. Now what I don't want is this sort of pressing and then down. What I want is to, if you look at my bar, hopefully if I'm doing it right, it's going to stay the same height as I drop under there. So my bar doesn't go up. Yeah? I'm pushing actively down and locking out into that bar. So that's the front on. You should see it sideways now. Boom. Boom. Cool. So you're going to give me 2 reps like so, getting as low down as we can in that receiving position, making sure we're nice and punchy. If the bar's not going back too far, we're trying to keep it stacked over the body. Okay, so over that midline for stability. Once we're down there, so you've given me your 2 snatch balance. Boom. Okay, I'm going to bring it down to the neck, staying active here, and you give me 2 presses out of that, and then stand up to recover. Whatever time we've got left, we'll rest, and then we'll do a set every 30 seconds. Okay, so that should take you what? 10 seconds maximum to do 2, and then the 2 presses, stand up, so we've got 20 seconds rest in between each set. Alright, so that's going to be our snatch balance piece first. We'll then go into Marty, so 12-minute AMRAP. Cool. This is a higher rep scheme today, so it's high rep scheme AMRAP. We want to move consistently, okay, throughout this. It's not a rush, there's quite a few movements in there which are going to raise that heart rate. Especially this dumbbell kettlebell snatch as the first piece, the power snatch, yeah. So look to keep the heart rate down. If you have to split those reps up, that's fine. Just find a rep scheme at the start that's best for you, and then stick to it. Okay. You should be able to do the other stuff, keeping that unbroken there, and just not going out too hot. Just using them, you know, as active rest. So our air squats, we're not going to smack out our PB. What we can do in a minute, we're just going to keep that nice and controlled, breathing, before we get back onto those dumbbell power snatches. So that AMRAP goes 40 dumbbell or kettlebell power snatch, 50 lateral jumps or lateral hops, 45 sit-ups. If you've got an AMRAP, use it. If you don't, just do that butterfly, and then 50 air squats. So those movements, just to remind you, that power snatch, cool. So we're coming up from here as we switch. Boom. Okay. Alternate to the side. All right. Bit of rubber's falling off there. Don't worry about that. So our power snatch. Now, lateral jumps. You may have not done this, or lateral hops. How can I do this? Hopefully, you can see. So you're going to set yourselves up a towel, t-shirt, whatever you've got there. And those lateral jumps. Over here, if it's in line with the camera, a little bit that way. Cool. So, as we hop over, okay, we're bringing the other leg up, taking load, yeah? So, looking for that, boom, boom, boom. Now, if you haven't done these before, take them easy, because if you're landing with that load, the full body load, and you just let your knee buckle out, obviously you could roll your ankle or your ACL's gone there. Cool? So if you're not happy with that, you're going to give me line hops, okay? So those lateral hops over, so boom, 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 boom. Ideally what I want is you to try those lateral jumps, but if you're not comfortable, that's fine, or you can slow it down. So you could give me a boom, cool, boom, yeah, boom, boom, okay, rather than boom, boom, boom. All right? 45 sit-ups. Nice and easy, go through it anyway. Feet together, okay, knees out to the side there, overhead. As we come up, make sure shoulders go over the waist, or over the hips, hands touching the floor, okay, and back down. All right, another rep. Make sure we get that target touching. And our air squats, standard air squat, chest up, feet around shoulder width, slightly turning out. We want to make sure the hips pass below the knee, okay? So we're hitting our open standard and then back up. All right, so 50 reps. That is our workout. 40 dumbbell power snatch, 50 lateral jumps or lateral hops, 45 sit-ups, 50 air squats. Cool. Warm up then. 20 seconds mountain climbers, 20 seconds star jumps, 20 seconds hollow rock, 20 seconds walk out. So mountain climbers, start in that push-up position, knees coming up to the elbows as we alternate reps. I'm going to jump up, give me 20 seconds of star jumps. Back down to the floor. Cool. Toes out, pointing, quads engaged, core engaged. Off the floor there, arms up overhead, and you're going to give me 20 hollow rocks. Keep it nice and tight. If someone was to come along and push my feet, I should be able to maintain that position and go up. Yeah? And then 20 seconds walkouts. So starting nice and high, hands down to the floor, walking out to the top of that push-up position, and then back to again. That's going to be our warm-up. You're going to go through that twice. So if you'd like to get that done now, whack me on pause, and then we'll go through some mobility stretches before you get onto the accessory piece. Alright, so T-spine mobility then. So grabbing your PVC pipe if you can. First one today. You're going to whack that on your back there. Okay, arms out, nice and wide if you can. I'm going to go down into our squat. So we're going to hold that and stay engaged in the bottom of that squat position there. Trying to keep the hips back, chest nice and up. What I want with this pipe is we're going to rotate that round to each side. Okay, trying to maintain that squat position. Keep it level with the shoulders so it's not coming over here. Okay, keep it in line with the back. So your back goes with the PVC pipe. And you're just going to give me a minute on that. Okay, alternating between each side. So get that done. You need to whack me on pause or whatever you can do, but do that now. And then we'll go into our next piece. Involves PVC pipe again. Cool. So hopefully you've targeted that area. And now I need you to sit down on a chair, box, couch, whatever you've got at home. Okay? If you've got a cushion, whack it between your legs. and you're going to clamp that with your knees there. Okay, so your thighs, so you're pushing in with this object. So imagine, I don't know, there's a couch here or something. So you're pushing in, not a couch, what am I after? Cushion, there you go. So there's a cushion here, clamping it in, keeping the core engaged. PVC pipe's going to go on the back, keeping the chest out. We're now going to rotate round, so it should be a little bit more mobile. So I'm going to rotate, I don't know, just go 6 inches first, and then I want you to give me 3 reps down this way. Once you've done that, you go a little bit further. Another 3 reps. Down, back up, and then last time, really, really far, as far as you can go, and give me 3 reps in there. And we're going to go back to the start, reset, and you're going to do the same on the right side. So it's rotate a little bit. 1, 2, 3, getting as low down as we can. A little bit further. 1, 2, 3. The whole time, you want to be clamping whatever's in between there, whether you've got a wall ball, cushion, whatever, okay, in between the legs, keeping the core engaged. Right? Then I want you to take it down to the floor. Left leg's going to go out, right hand down, knee off the floor here. We're bringing the left elbow down, okay, and rotating up. You're going to give me 10 reps on this side, and then 10 reps on the other side. So get that done as your T-spine mobilization, okay? Whack me and pause if you need to once you get it done, and then come back and I'll go over that snatch balance piece again. Cool, so snatch balance, every 30 seconds for 12 sets. So set yourselves up a timer for 6 minutes, all right? And every 30 seconds you're going to give me 2 snatch balance, 2 behind the neck, Sotts Press, okay? Should take 10 seconds, so you should have 20 seconds rest each set. Cool? So to remind you what that is like, snatch grip, so that wide grip should sit in the hip crease there, the arms nice and straight, not bent. Cool? Should be able to lift the leg up without it interfering. We're going to take that over behind the back, okay? So it's in this position. Bringing the feet in slightly narrower, we are going to jump out to our snatch receiving position and drop under the bar as quickly, or pipe as quickly as possible. Boom. Into that landing position. Boom. Cool. Bar stacked over. Cool. So 2 reps, yeah? Once you've done those 2 reps, don't stand up, but I have to stay down there. Bring the bar to the back of your neck, keeping that chest up. You're going to push up and then back down, push up and back down. When we are pushing up, I don't want you shrugging out. I want you, okay, so not like this. I want those scaps retracted back. So we're going to push, but they're retracted back as we push up. So get that done now. There's 4 reps in total each set. Cool. And yeah, just a timer for 6 minutes. Get that done. Take me off pause, and I will go over the workout one last time. Awesome. So you should have all done that. Marty there. 12-minute AMRAP. 40 dumbbell power snatches. You can split that up how you want. If you want to alternate each rep, or do 10, 10, 10, 10. Cool, up to you. 50 lateral jumps. So that jump over the line you're putting down. Boom, boom. Yeah, or the lateral hops. Up to you. 45 sit-ups and 50 air squats. Cool, so you need a 12-minute time cap. 12-minute timer. And yeah, just stay consistent throughout this one, especially on this first piece, the dumbbell power snatches. If you need to break that up to save that back, okay, and keep the heart rate down, let's split it up early, whether it's, 10, rest, 10, rest, 10, rest, 10, rest. All right? Enjoy it, hope you have fun, and catch you later.